Hi everyone, happy Monday. Hope you're having a great day today. We're working on our mini Monday savings challenges. So stick around and hang out with me for a little bit and let's see if we finish anything today. If you are new here, my name is Laura. I am a teacher, a mom, a budgeter. We use a zero-based budgeting system, sinking funds, and savings challenges to help us reach our goals, just like mini Mondays. And here we go, another week, our first mini Monday of November. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button on this video as well, as that helps me on this journey. And I had a little technical difficulty at the end of next week. So if you saw my community post from over the weekend, I fell to the dreaded full storage. On Friday, I went to record my Freebie Friday video, recorded the whole thing, or so I thought, only to then realize that it only recorded a couple of minutes and my storage was full. But I'm back. I think I got it figured out. I'll tell you what, the biggest thing for me is photos. I don't know about you all, but what takes up most of my phone storage is photos. And though I have them saved in other places, I make sure that I have, my photos saved in a couple of other different locations. So I have them there and I know they're safe, but for some reason I have the hardest time just deleting them from my phone. I don't know. Are you guys the same way? It just, it always... It always gets me when I end up deleting photos from my phone. I'm just so nervous that they're gone forever, even though I know I have them in other locations. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are the same way. But I did go ahead and open up some more storage through deleting some photos. I was able to do it painstakingly. Yeah, here we go. So I think we're ready to roll again. We have $25 to work with today. And I'm throwing in a spicy 5. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So my goal, stick this 5 right in there somewhere. My goal for November is to add in a spicy 5 on my mini Mondays to make it $25. Hopefully I can continue to make that work with my budget. We've got a lot of challenges that are super close to finishing. I think that also was the motivation to add in the 5. I'm like, let's go, let's get it going. We've got number 1 spot here that's really close. September's still hanging out. Who knows? Maybe it'll get the 5 today. We've got our challenge down here in the 4 spot that just needs $1 more. And then these two, actually 4, 5, and 6 are all super close to finishing. So without further ado, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's finish some challenges today. So I'm just going to put down 1 bill for each roll. So we got a 1 and a 3 to start us off, a 6. Hope you all had a great weekend. Our weekend was really good. It was kind of slow. We didn't have a lot going on, but we did have a birthday. My oldest had a birthday this weekend, which was really exciting. She was also on a school trip for most of the weekend, so we actually didn't even get to see her until Sunday, which was her actual birthday. So she came home that day, so we were able to love on her and get her favorite dinner. Oh, there goes that 5. And have cake and celebrate with her. So that was really important to us yesterday. It was a great day. All right, we got a couple more rolls to go. 3, 6, and our last roll today is a 2. Okay, let's see how we did, what we finished. Hopefully we finished something here. We had so many that were super close. And I think that September challenge got the 5. So we'll see what that does for that one here. So our first challenge in the number 1 spot is from Budgeting Mom of Girls. It just needed $4 to finish. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just got enough to finish it. What a great way to start. Here we go. So now this challenge should be 30. Now that it is complete. So we've got, whoops, pull this guy out. This is my little cheat sheet to make sure that I give my sinking funds all equal amount of opportunity with these challenges here. So we've got 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So we got it. Great. This one is complete. And it is going to clothing, which is very much needed. So that'll go to our clothing sinking fund. So I'll set that off to the side. And let's go ahead and pull in another one here. I've got this very thankful Thanksgiving themed one here from Lil's World 733. Love it, with our avocado turkey there and some latte cups, it looks like. Or for me, I would prefer tea. These would be teacups here for me. My hot tea that I enjoy. So we don't have any money to start for it this week, but it will definitely begin next week. All right, our next challenge here, this is my September one from my Etsy shop, Teacher Mom Budgets. It still has a ways to go, but I think it got it 5 in there. Yes, it did. It got our 5. So maybe September is getting closer to on its way out. So this week it received 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's a good push for this one. 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's not going to finish it, but it's definitely much closer now. So let's see where we are with this challenge now. I think we had just made it halfway before. So now this challenge has 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So there we go, much closer now. We'll see if September is able to wrap up in November, as it's been hanging out for a while. All right, next challenge here is from Overthinking and Budgeting. We had started this one last week, if I remember correctly. And this week it received 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just like last week, it got $4. So we'll shade in 4 boxes here. So great weekend for us, again, with our birthday and our family. Let me know how your weekend was, what you guys did. Are we getting Christmas decorations out? I know, according to my daughter, it is Christmas season. She started November 1st. She's like, all right, let's go. Let's grab the trees. Let's grab the wreaths. Let's do it. She's ready to crank the Christmas music and get things going here. This challenge now has 8. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I can't totally disagree with her. Now, we're a big Thanksgiving family, so we're definitely not skipping Thanksgiving, but I love the decorations. So I don't know, maybe this upcoming weekend we might start pulling stuff out. I don't know, we'll see. Next challenge here is from Lil's World 733, which I anticipated we would be able to finish this one, which just needed $1. And it received 1, 2, and 3 this week. So wonderful, another challenge finished here. These last few, I think, I don't know, hopefully we'll be able to finish quite a few. So now this challenge, if we add our extra $1 here, it should be 12, I believe. So it has 10, 11, and 12. So that's wonderful. Another completed challenge. This one is going to Shutterfly. Oh, goodness. Speaking of photos and me having issues with being unable to delete them from my phone, I do like to save money for Shutterfly so that I can print photos. I feel like I'm very old school that way, where I still like printed photos. I don't know. Is anyone else like that too, where they still print photos? These are my little cheat sheets. Like I said, I mentioned it a little earlier. I keep pulling them out of the envelope. But I wanted to make sure when I added new challenges that I was rotating through the different sinking funds. I felt like I was kind of forgetting which sinking funds were getting love from my mini Mondays. So I kind of created a little checklist so that after I add in a challenge, I can write on the back and then I can check it off and just kind of keep going through the list. So each sinking fund is getting a little love. Let's go ahead and bring in this one here. This is from Floating Funds. I've had this one for a while, but a lovely Thanksgiving theme here. And it got $2. We're just going to make each box $1 here. So we'll shade in a couple. That's a great start there. I love that color too on this one. Good choice. There we go. So that gives this one a good start with $2. Our next challenge here was super close as well. Oh my gosh, I don't think it finished though. Teacher Mom Budgets. This is a freebie in my Ko-Fi account. It needed 3. Oh my goodness, it got 2. Okay, so, man, had I known, I might have saved that extra $1 from the last one there. It did not finish. It's going to have 39 now. Wow, that's like crazy to me. This one did not finish. 39 is what it likely has now. Maybe if the next one has an extra $1, I might go ahead and throw it to this one. We've got 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. Yes, okay, so it just needs $1. Oh my goodness. So close. You know what? I'm going to keep that one out just in case. This one might have an extra $1, and it looks like it might. This one here is from Natalie over at Buttercup Budgets. Just needed $2 to finish, and yes, it got 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to sneak that other $1 into that other one. Let's finish this one here first. So we've got $2 to wrap this one up. And we'll give this one a count. So we need $2 here. And so now this one has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So this one is done. Oh my goodness, I think this is the most challenges I've ever finished in a single video. This one is going to our Costco sinking fund, which is going to be extremely helpful as Thanksgiving is coming up here as well. And we host, so we definitely usually make a Costco run right before Thanksgiving. Wonderful. I'm going to put that off to the side. Okay, I'm cheating, but I'm going to sneak this one in here. We're going to finish this guy. So it just needed $1. So here's my $1 to finish this one. So now this should be 40. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't believe I finished this many challenges. So we've got 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Oh goodness, we did it. And this one is going to our emergency fund, which is always needed, right? Oh, wow, this feels great. 4 challenges complete. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we finished that many challenges. Okay, let's bring in a couple of new ones though. We do have an extra $1 here that we can throw. So we'll go ahead and grab this fall theme. This is from Budget with Tiffany 26. Love the fall leaves. We'll go ahead and give the $1 to this one. Each leaf will just be $1. So that gives this one a start. Okay, and then we need another challenge for this one here, and we'll grab this one. This is from Build It Big Budgets. Stacy, muffin compares to how supportive this community is. Ain't that the truth? We have nothing to put into this one to start, but it will go ahead and get a start next week. Okay, so I'll show you again on the back. So what I did is I made little cheat sheets because I wanted to make sure that all of my sinking funds were getting love each time I completed something. And I felt like I was forgetting, like, where did that one go? And I was having a hard time keeping track. So I just created these little checklists. So all of my sinking funds are accounted for that I like to put money in from these mini Mondays. And then now when I put a new challenge in, I'll go ahead and I'll write on the back. So this one will go to Shop Small. I'm kind of starting over. So I'll write Shop Small on the back and then give it a little check mark so that I know my next challenge that goes into this folder will go to my stock up. And then my next challenge will go to my spending and so on and so forth. So just a way for me to kind of keep track and make sure everything is kind of rotating through. I don't know, I'm a little type A, but I felt like I was forgetting. Like, oh, did I add a challenge to that one yet? And I just needed a way in a system to kind of keep track of that a little bit better so that I knew that everything was getting love and kind of rotating through systematically. All right, let's bring back these completed challenges that we have here. Oh my goodness, we completed 4. Wow, I don't think we've ever completed this many challenges before, ever. Let me bring in my binder here. So if you know, we do go ahead and just stuff these into our sinking funds right away. So I did swap out my Mini Mondays into a new binder because my original one was getting pretty thick. It was getting pretty stuffed and it was getting hard to close. So I went ahead and just moved my Mini Mondays into a separate binder, but kept it blue. Color coding kind of helps me stay organized. So within both these binders, this represents money that's in one of our savings accounts that we have connected to our checking account. These are a lot of revolving types of sinking funds. And so we put money into the Mini Mondays envelope to be able to play those games. So then when we finish those challenges, we can go ahead and put those savings into the sinking funds right away. The money is already there in the savings account. We're just shuffling it from the Mini Mondays folder into the actual sinking fund folder. So it's a great way for me to move that money pretty quickly because we do use these funds a little bit more frequently than, say, our long-term savings. So let's go ahead and start. So we've got this first one here, which is going to clothing, very much needed. Flip through here and find our clothing envelope. There it is. So we have $20, no, I'm sorry, $30 going into this one, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And we've got a little bit of money in here already, just a couple of dollars. So now this sinking fund has 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. So that's great. That gives that a little bit of a boost. Again, I work primarily with prop money. And so when I add up all of the prop money in these envelopes, the total will equal the total that's in our savings account. So that's a great way for me to keep track of everything. So our next finish challenge here from Lil's World, love this, Breast Cancer Awareness Challenge. I loved having that one in rotation. This one is going to our Shutterfly. So I think, did I pass it already? Oh, nope, there it is. So Shutterfly. So I do use Shutterfly to print out photos. Again, I feel like I'm very old school in that way, but I have such trouble deleting them from my phone, and I still love to print them. So we've got 12 to add to the sinking fund, and we're going to go ahead. We've got some money in here already. And so now Shutterfly has 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. That is wonderful because I could definitely do another order of photos. I don't know. I just love having the physical photos. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully other people are like that too. So that's great for that sinking fund. Our next one here from Buttercup Budgets we finished was for Costco. Oh my goodness, very much needed. I think we passed Costco already though. I could be wrong. Oh, nope, there it is. Costco is empty. So this is very much needed. And we had 16, I think, going into that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. My husband had made a Costco run earlier in the month, and so that's why this one is empty. But now it's got $16. Gonna need a little bit more than that for Thanksgiving, but at least it is a start, right? And then our last one here from my Ko-Fi account, we finished. I kind of cheated a little bit, but we got it done here. Emergency is where this one is going, which is always needed, right? So I do have kind of some buffer envelopes. I do like to keep a checking account buffer in the savings account that we can always replenish our checking account buffer as needed. I have a sinking funds buffer as well, so that if I'm short in any envelopes, this is something that can help kind of fill a couple of bucks here and there if we need it. And then we do have an emergency fund. This is not our main emergency fund. This is just in that savings account that's connected to our checking account. So if there's something where we needed like a quick access to an amount of money, we can pull it from here. We have our high yield savings account that has our more, our bigger emergency fund that we have, but because the transfers obviously take some time between those high yield accounts to, checking accounts or whatnot, we go ahead and like to have just a small emergency fund here that we're continuing always to build so that if we did need some money, some quick access to some money in an emergency situation, it would be there for us. Now, this isn't, a lot by any means, but it's a little something just in case we do need it. So now our emergency fund in this savings account has 100, 150, 170, 190, 200. We broke 200. That's awesome. Apologize if you just heard my dog shaking it out back there. 200, 205, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So 219 again for this emergency fund, just for some quick access if we needed some type of funds in an emergency situation. It's not a big amount. Again, we've got our high yield savings account that has our emergency fund, but it's there. And we broke 200, which is a great little milestone to go ahead and achieve here in this video. Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for my mini Mondays. I am blown away. I can't believe that we finished 4 challenges. I think 2 may have been the most ever I've ever finished in a video, and wow, we did 4. That is unbelievable. And we've got a good start on some, and we're starting fresh next week. We probably won't finish any next week, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. I'll keep adding those spicy 5s if I can, and we'll see if we can get September rolling its way out. So I'll go ahead and put these back in here. And that envelope there, this is just where we put the money for our Mini Mondays to be able to play. But thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a great start to your week on this Monday. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. Give me a like and a comment down below. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Take care, be well, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.